Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the one night of the year where all sanctioned WWE championships are defended in one night. Welcome to Clash of Champions, and I'm glad you guys are here to join me. And we are going to kick it off with the WWE Championship Fatal 4-Way matchup. And we're going to kick it off with the former WWE Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad that you guys are here to sit with me for this night of championship action. Every title that is defended under the WWE banner will be defended here tonight, as well as a championship unification match between the NXT Women's Champion Asuka and WWE Women's Champion Becky Lynch. We'll see a WrestleMania rematch between World Heavyweight Champion Finn Balor and Roman Reigns. We'll also see Shinsuke Nakamura challenging the Intercontinental Champion Braun Strowman, and many more, as the phenomenal AJ Styles makes his way to the ring. And you know AJ Styles, he has a bone to pick with all three men in this matchup, and I could pretty much say the same for everybody else in this match. AJ Styles had that classic rivalry with John Cena. Hell of a match these two men had this past week on Smackdown. He's also had a couple of issues with Baron Corbin as well. And of course, the man that took the WWE Championship from AJ Styles, Samoa Joe. And Baron Corbin has never been WWE Champion. He's the only man in this match that has not won the WWE Championship at any point in his career. And maybe, just maybe, Baron Corbin can pull that final stretch, can pull the rabbit out of the hat here tonight and become WWE Champion for the first time in his career. And what a stage it'll be. The bragging rights that Baron Corbin could bring to the table if he manages to beat AJ Styles, John Cena, and Samoa Joe in a fatal 4-way match for the WWE title. Three former WWE champions. And Baron Corbin, he has a big chip on his shoulder here tonight. And Baron Corbin bragging that he ended The Undertaker's career, that he retired The Undertaker. And The Undertaker, well, Baron Corbin say that The Undertaker is stalking him after what he's claimed and after what he's done to The Undertaker at the Survivor Series. And Baron Corbin, the biggest man in this matchup is Baron Corbin. But here comes probably the biggest WWE superstar of all time, the polarizing John Cena. And you can hear the crowd in Boston, the hometown of John Cena. Cheers reign in the arena, boos reign in the arena, and you hear the chants in the Boston Elite crowd here tonight. John Cena sucks. A polarizing, controversial figure is John Cena in his hometown, no less. And will this be the swan song for John Cena's trial, his run, his journey at the WWE Championship, at beating Samoa Joe, at taking down AJ Styles? He's already done it. He's already beat AJ Styles. This past week on SmackDown, he beat AJ Styles. But can he do it again? Can he manage to beat AJ Styles? Can he manage to beat Baron Corbin? Can he manage to beat this man? Can John Cena manage to topple the WWE WWE Champion, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. And the Joe chants reign in Boston as Joe makes his slow walk down to the ring, unhooks the belt from his waist. And Samoa Joe is legit. Probably one of the most legit WWE champions we've had in a very, very long time. Joe plays no games. When he says something, when he says he's gonna do something, he's sure as hell gonna do it. When Samoa Joe said he's gonna put John Cena to sleep at SummerSlam, he did it. When Joe said he was gonna take the WWE Championship away from AJ Styles, he did it. And when Samoa Joe said he will beat The Undertaker at the Survivor Series, he did it. But Samoa Joe plans, and Samoa Joe wants to successfully defend this WWE Championship against 3 other men. Can he do it? We'll find out as Corbin and Joe go at it, and John Cena and AJ Styles go at it. Unfinished business between all 4 individuals in this matchup. And you could possibly consider this, and there goes AJ Styles, the main event on the Smackdown brand. And it's going to kick off Clash of the Champions. Oh, clothesline there. And a quick pin here to Samoa Joe. Want to kick out at 1 by Joe. And now Baron Corbin, former Golden Gloves boxing champion, is Baron Corbin. And AJ Styles knocks him down with a clothesline there. And Corbin brings it down. Now it's Joe and Cena reigniting their rivalry all the way from SummerSlam. And AJ Styles, Baron Corbin. Oh! Once again, Baron Corbin outpowering AJ Styles, but Styles manages to get through. You know this is going to be chaotic, as all 4 men are currently in the ring right now. I can barely call the action here. As AJ Styles, the first submission, Cena now has it in, but both men release it at the same time. Joe and Cena on the outside, and look at this, able to suplex Samoa Joe. And the hometown boy, John Cena. And wait a minute, Joe, throws Cena rib first into the guardrail here. And Joe, oh my goodness, what a Uranagi. Uranagi right on the guardrail. Oh, and rib first. Into the steel steps goes John Cena. And can Cena do it? Can Cena? Oh, in the corner though, Baron Corbin and AJ Styles. Corbin throwing those rights, and look who's back in the ring. Samoa Joe, the current WWE champion. And look at this big boot, my goodness. And we've seen a fatal 4-way match this past week on Smackdown. And look at this. Corbin and Joe, unfinished business between the two. We don't have a winner. We don't have a winner. Last time these two faced off, this man got involved, and AJ Styles right out of nowhere. And there goes Baron Corbin. And AJ Styles just took out Baron Corbin. Deja vu for Baron Corbin. As AJ Styles now, him and Samoa Joe going at it in this rivalry. This feud has gone on for years. All over the world has Samoa Joe and AJ Styles been. And huge headbutt. Could have cracked the skull of AJ Styles. Oh, huge slap. And like I said, we've seen a fatal 4-way match this past week on SmackDown. And the winner of that match, well, they face the WWE Champion at the Royal Rumble, whoever the WWE Champion is going to be. And what a snap power slam by Samoa Joe. Brutal and quick was Samoa Joe there, despite his size. The man is huge. The man might be huge, but Samoa Joe is sure as hell moves like a cruiserweight, and he's proving it right now. Through the middle rope goes Samoa Joe, and Joe gonna deliver it a second time. This time, onto Baron Corbin. And the WWE Champion is on fire. Rolls Baron Corbin back into the ring. Lifts up Baron Corbin. And Corbin's in big trouble. Huge elbow, and he follows it up. Kick right to the back of the head. And now Samoa Joe throws Corbin to the other side of the corner. And now Samoa Joe saying, come on, bring it. Oh, and John Cena. John Cena out of nowhere. And oh, ho, ho. Look who crawled on the other side of the ring. Styles, Cena. Are we going to get another rematch between these two? And wait a minute, Corbin. Oh, Corbin and Joe coming out of nowhere. Corbin was still, it was on the other side of the ring there as Samoa Joe and AJ Styles going at it. Joe beating the hell out of Styles and Corbin beating the hell out of John Cena. And there goes Cena. Oh, landed hard. Right on his midsection there did John Cena. And now Corbin. Oh! Corbin and Joe teaming up, the two biggest men in this matchup. Teaming up to take out AJ Styles and Baron Corbin. He's seeing John Cena trying to get to his feet. John Cena was barely, but look at Samoa Joe. Coquina clutch on AJ Styles. And Baron Corbin, remember it's a fatal four-way match. One fall to the finish. The champion, huge punch right to the face. He doesn't have to be pinned or submitted to lose the WWE title, and Baron Corbin realizes that. Samoa Joe realized that. That's why he tried to finish this match as quickly as he could. And now Styles back to his feet. Styles Pele kick. Baron Corbin is reeling here as AJ Styles. And the combination of strikes brings him down. Brings down the big man. And now Styles wants him to his feet. Styles wants Corbin to his feet. Rolls him in. Locks it in. The calf crusher. Calf crusher is in. Trying to take the tree trunk legs of Baron Corbin. Calf crusher is in. Center of the ring. No John Cena. No Samoa Joe. Center of the ring, but I spoke too soon. Speak of the devil. And John Cena saves this match. Saves the WWE Championship. Oh, a huge knee by AJ Styles. Stiff knee by the Phenomenal One. And now John with a drop kick. John with a drop kick right to AJ Styles. And another clothesline. Another clothesline. This time to AJ. And now Cena gonna dump AJ to the outside of the ring. And look behind you, John. Wait, Cena saw it coming. John saw it coming. Trips up Corbin. Center of the ring. STF. Center of the ring. The STF is in. STF is in. Baron Corbin. He has nowhere to go, but oh my goodness. AJ Styles. Styles just splashed on top of Corbin and John Cena. Saving the WWE Championship for himself. Oh, what a jawbreaker by AJ Styles. And now Styles with the combination. Cena gonna fight back. What a right by John. And now Cena and Styles going toe to toe. Fist to fist here. Fist to fist. Throwing punches, throwing kicks, throwing chops. And Cena now. Right hand after right hand. And wait a minute, Corbin! End of days to Baron Corbin. Styles sees the opportunity. Corbin turns around. Phenomenal forearm by AJ Styles. And Styles is looking for it. Is he looking for the Styles Clash? But Samoa Joe out of nowhere, dumps AJ Styles to the outside. Has Corbin. Joe retains the WWE Championship. And AJ Styles, the look of disdain on the face of AJ Styles. And Samoa Joe escapes the Fatal 4-Way with the WWE Championship. What a fast-paced contest, ladies and gentlemen, to kick off Clash of the Champions. Samoa Joe survives AJ Styles, John Cena, and Baron Corbin. And AJ Styles is just shook. And Samoa Joe walks out of Boston, WWE Champion. And look at this. Becky Lynch and Stephanie McMahon, they haven't really been on good terms. And Becky Lynch is set for probably the biggest match of her career later tonight against the Empress of Tomorrow, the NXT Women's Champion, Asuka. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to switch from Fatal 4-Way action to some tag team action. As the Revival, Scott Dawson on the right, Dash Wilder on the left. The Revival consider themselves the best tag team in the world. Well, the Usos, the current SmackDown Tag Team Champions, have to disagree. They're going to disagree. But we're going to find out who is the better team here tonight. The Revival, they said they needed a new environment. They were formerly on Monday Night Raw, but after lack of chances, lack of opportunities, and, well, frankly, lack of wins on the Raw Tag Team spectrum, they moved brands. They switched brands during the little minimal superstar shakeup after the Survivor Series, and they find their place on the blue brand as Jimmy and Jey Uso, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. They defended this championship, those sets of titles, against all comers. American Alpha, the Bludgeon Brothers, Undisputed Era. Those are just three teams right off the top of the dome that the Uso brothers have beaten to either win or keep those SmackDown Tag Team Championships on their waist. And it's a new month, it's a new challenge for the Uso brothers. And you know, the Usos, they've overcome the adversity several times throughout their careers. And the Usos, they question the Revival's, well, status. They're legit. The fact that they're legit or not as a tag team, due to having Buddy Murphy win that triple threat match for them to even earn this opportunity at the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. And that's what's on the line, ladies and gentlemen. The two blue straps for the blue brand. Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, have held that title have held those sets of belts ever since Battleground. Dash and Dawson, they're looking to take those championships away. Both men. Jey Uso gonna start off, and Dash Wilder also gonna start off. And look at this collar and elbow tie up. Oh, and Jey pushes him off, and look at this, tell him to bring it on here. And you can just feel the aggression off of Jey Uso, and now Uso with rights. Uso with rights here. Oh, lifts up Dash Wilder. Whoa, the absolute strength of Jey Uso. You could just feel the confidence. You could feel the aggression coming off of the Usos here. And the Revival, they might have to play a little passive to even compete with the Usos here. The Usos have been here. They've done that. They've fought for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. They've defended them. It's just another Well, another pit stop for these two. As Dash, brings him down. And look at this, hooks him in. Look at his hooks. Hooks in Jey Uso. What a leg lock there by Dash Wilder. And now gonna tag in Scott Dawson. Now this time, he's gonna go for it. Hooks him in and a stomp right to the knee of Jey Uso. And you know exactly it's gonna come into play. The cutting the ring in half technique, and what a clothesline. Cutting the ring in half, taking out the leg so one of the members of the tag team won't be able to tag in their partner. And I'm expecting to see that to come from both sides of the ring here, as Scott Dawson just stomps a mud hole right into Jey Uso here. And now hooks him in, pushes him off, does Jey Uso, and again with the rights, striking away at Scott Dawson. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, no flips, no back flips, no front flips, no 450 splashes, outside dives. They ground you, they bring you down, they work you. That's what the Revival does. That's what the Revival statement is. That's what's on their business card. And now once again breaking free from the clutches, and try to bring him down there, and it's successful, but at what cost? As Jey Uso brings him back up, throws Dawson into the corner, and look at this Jimmy Uso now. You could just see, like I said earlier, the aggression coming from the Usos, and you know it's sheer confidence. They're confident. They've been at this turnpike. They've been at this stop before. They've defended their titles against, a tag team, they haven't really been in the ring against. Like American Alpha. Like an Undisputed Era, and a super kick right to the other leg of Scott Dawson. The leg that's not braced up. And now Jimmy in the ring, and he DDTs Scott Dawson's foot. Innovative maneuver there, and another one. But like what I was saying about the Usos, they've been at this stop before. They know what it is. They know what's up. Defending the championships against a team they haven't been in the ring against. As the Usos now, drills Dawson head first, and Dawson tags in Dash Wilder. Jimmy Uso saying, "Bring it on." That's why you could feel the aggression. You could feel the confidence, and the aggression are just pouring out of the Usos here. Forearm. But will they get a little too confident? That's always a question in a situation like this. Getting a little too confident, a little too laid back, a little too aggressive. And what an enziguri by Dash Wilder, almost took off Jimmy Uso's skull there. Almost knocked the kid's head off his shoulders. And a DDT by Dash Wilder, excuse me. And now just stomping a mud hole into Jimmy Uso. It's always hard to see. It's Dash Wilder now. Throws Jimmy into his side of the ring, on his neck of the woods. And what a knife edge chop there. You can hear it in those bleeds. And the shoulder going right into the gut. And we have another, this is the only traditional tag team match on the card, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. We do have another tag team championship match, but it's a handicap match where Seth Rollins challenges Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows for the Raw tag team titles. And that's a story of its own, as Scott Dawson now hooks in the Boston Crab in Boston, ladies and gentlemen. And Jimmy is struggling here, but he takes it off. Breaks the hold, and look at this, goes to the camel clutch, and you can hear the boos rain in Boston. And Scott Dawson just toying with the fans' emotions here, trying to wear down Uso, but Uso gets back to his feet. Uso hooks him in. What an electric chair drop. Electric chair drop landed right on his back neck area. Back into the corner. You hear the turnbuckle collide. You're back with turnbuckle, and you hear foot with chin with that double super kick, and now Dash Wilder, look, he sees Uso, but Uso doesn't see him. Doesn't see him, and gonna tag in. He's gonna tag in Jimmy Uso again. Does Jay? What a kick right to the face by Dash Wilder. Kick to the face by Dash Wilder, and I think the aggression is gonna cost him. Shatter Machine to Jimmy. Jay's not in sight, nowhere in sight, and we have new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Just like that. And what I said earlier, well, it pretty much reigns true. The Usos, a little too aggressive, a little too confident, didn't really plan out their strategy like the Revival did. The Revival saw a hole in the Usos' game tonight, and they capitalize. Dash and Dawson are the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And what a victory for the boys from the South. The Revival are your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And ladies and gentlemen, up next, IC title, Strowman, Nakamura. It's a match you'll only see here. Probably one of the biggest matches on the card here tonight. Shinsuke Nakamura. One of the best WWE superstars of all time. You could classify him, his aura, the way he moves, the way he carries himself. It's like a superstar. The Japanese superstar. Shinsuke Nakamura. The king of strong style. The flashing lights. The music. The crowd. Everything is on fire here tonight. And Shinsuke Nakamura has the headband on, and he knows it's gonna be a war. The only time Shinsuke Nakamura wears the headband is when he knows he's going to war, and he sure as hell is gonna go to war with Braun Strowman, the Intercontinental Champion, a man that hasn't lost a single Intercontinental Championship match. He's been rarely defeated. Strowman has never been pinned, has never been submitted in his time here so far in the WWE, especially ever since he's become the Intercontinental Champion. Shinsuke Nakamura, very close record. Has a couple of losses on his record, but like always, Shinsuke Nakamura always manages to bounce back. And Shinsuke Nakamura, this is the man that has beaten Brock Lesnar not once, but twice on two of the biggest shows of the year. He beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, and he beat Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. He's beaten the likes of Chris Jericho, Bray Wyatt, and many others. And will Braun Strowman be on Shinsuke Nakamura's list, or will it be the opposite? Will Nakamura be on Braun Strowman's list of people that Braun Strowman has beaten in his past? And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a fight. The hard-hitting Shinsuke Nakamura versus the also hard-hitting Intercontinental Champion Braun Strowman. And Shinsuke Nakamura Shinsuke Nakamura. This is Nakamura's first opportunity, first championship match so far here in the WWE, and there's plenty more to come. Win or lose for Shinsuke Nakamura, one of the biggest stars that we have to date. And the fans, the crowd is on fire singing along to Shinsuke Nakamura's theme song. But ladies and gentlemen, when you hear this theme song, you either cower in fear or you stand your ass up and watch Braun Strowman, the Intercontinental Champion. And I'm going to list you the names that Braun Strowman has managed to put away as Intercontinental Champion. The Miz, Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Cedric Alexander, The Big Show, and there are plenty others that Braun Strowman has dismantled during his run as the Intercontinental Champion. And Braun Strowman walks in Boston Intercontinental Champion. And like I said on every title defense, will he be able to walk out of Boston the Intercontinental Champion? Strowman gives our senior official, the IC Championship possibly for the last time. As our senior official raises it up. Big fight feel here tonight in Boston as Shinsuke Nakamura, the challenger, Braun Strowman, the champion. Can't wait to get out the gate here. It's Braun Strowman, but wait a minute. Nakamura gets out of the gate first. Nakamura, Kinshasa to Braun. Kinshasa, no. Kick out at 2, and what a surprise. Kinshasa by Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura. And now Nakamura with the kicks. Kicking Braun Strowman in the gut. Kick to the ribs. Kick to the chest. And Nakamura. Now, oh my goodness. Braun Strowman. Just a monstrosity is Braun Strowman. Oh, knee right to the face. Could have broke the nose there of Shinsuke Nakamura if he wanted to. And now Braun gonna throw Nakamura into the corner. You see, you're now gonna understand. You're going to understand, Nakamura, the power of Braun Strowman. And this isn't the first time that Nakamura has shared a ring with the monster among men. And now, Braun, they were in that fatal 4-way match. And oh my goodness, what a drop kick by Braun Strowman. And Strowman saying to the crowd, do you want me to finish your hero already? Oh my goodness, the strength of Braun Strowman. Able to just lift up Nakamura like he's a piece of paper and crumple him up and throw him back down. And oh my goodness! Oh my god! And Shinsuke Nakamura doesn't know what has hit him. Nakamura, I think he's on a dream streak, to be honest with you. Nakamura, I think he exerted all of his energy a little bit too early after that Kinshasa right to the jaw. It wasn't enough. Braun Strowman kicked out at 2.5. And now, Braun, my goodness. What a clubbing blow right to the head of Shinsuke Nakamura. Lifts up Nakamura. And oh my goodness. Slams Nakamura down. Does the monster among men, brings it back into the ring. Intercontinental Championship on the line as Braun Strowman defends against Shinsuke Nakamura, and this match has really been one-sided, and I spoke too soon as Shinsuke Nakamura now. And is Nakamura's approach different from everybody else's approach in the past? In almost every match that Braun Strowman's has been in, his opponent has always attempted to outpower Braun Strowman, and Strowman just seems to get the best of him every time. Does Nakamura have a different approach? Does Nakamura And Nakamura with a clothesline. Every opponent of Braun Strowman has attempted to outpower him to no avail. Will Nakamura be the one? Will Nakamura have the different approach here? As you see, Nakamura with the strikes. Everything Nakamura has done this entire match has been all strikes, trying to chop down Braun Strowman using his strong style. And what a kick, and the big man is down. The big man is down, and you see the twitching of the knee. The twitching of the knee. Kinshasa, no, but Nakamura tries to bring him down, and no, doesn't. And like I said, once again, Nakamura attempts to grapple Braun Strowman, but it doesn't work. Strowman counters. Strowman always is going to counter. And oh my goodness! Throwing him up and throwing him back down is Braun Strowman. But does Nakamura have the right approach? Are the strikes of Shinsuke Nakamura going to bring down Braun Strowman? And Braun Strowman is one resilient individual. And just drags Shinsuke Nakamura across the ring. And Braun Strowman, just destruction. Destruction feeds Braun Strowman, and he hooks in Shinsuke Nakamura. Look at this triangle choke. Center of the ring there. Center of the ring is Braun Strowman and Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura might have nowhere to go here, but Nakamura, he once again using strikes to get the better of Strowman. Strowman now. Strowman doesn't have no counter. Does he have a counter? Can he find one? And Nakamura now. Nakamura. Armbar. Armbar once again. This time, instead of a grapple, instead of a strike, Nakamura has the arm of Strowman trying to break the arm. Trying to break the arm. And you could just hear the grunts. You could hear the grunts of Nakamura trying to pull it. And Braun just brings him down. Braun just brings down Shinsuke Nakamura. And that tree trunk knee just hits the ribs of Shinsuke Nakamura. And now Nakamura again. Nakamura back at it. Kicks, chops, punches, anything he can do to bring down Braun. And he brings down Braun Strowman again. Brings down Braun again. And it's time for the good vibrations. Good vibrations by Shinsuke Nakamura. Picks up the big man. And again Nakamura. Nakamura with the kicks, but no. Made a mistake. Nakamura made a mistake. Power slam, but no. The ropes save Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura's foot was on the bottom rope. Nakamura pushes Strowman off of him. On the second rope, Strowman tries to follow, but Nakamura leads him. Nakamura leads him with the knee right to the jaw. And now Shinsuke Nakamura lining up the shot. Can he line up the shot? Kinshasa! A second Kinshasa. A second Kinshasa to Braun Strowman. Shoulders are down. And a kick out. A kick out. And Braun Strowman. 2 Kinshasas. And Miss Nakamura looking for another one. Is he looking for another one? Braun again to a knee. Another Kinshasa. Another Kinshasa. And Shinsuke Nakamura is 4 times the charm. Another Kinshasa. Nakamura has done it. Nakamura has beaten the Giant. Nakamura has put away the monster among men. Shinsuke Nakamura is your new Intercontinental Intercontinental Champion. Nakamura, no stranger to Intercontinental Championship gold. And it shows here tonight. Everybody in Boston on their feet, and it might just be a possibility that Shinsuke Nakamura might have knocked out Braun Strowman. What a win! And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And we are set to see Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan makes his in-ring return here tonight in Boston. And Daniel Bryan definitely has a bone to pick with The Miz. And it's going to be The Miz going one-on-one with that man right there, Daniel Bryan. These two men were formerly a tag team under Eric Bischoff. They were the Raw Tag Team Champions at one point. And it all changed when The Miz turned on Daniel Bryan and allowed those crooks, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, to win the Raw Tag Team Championships. But it's not about the Raw Tag Team Championships yet. It's about Daniel Bryan and The Miz. And you know this was going to pop off between these two men. And Daniel Bryan definitely ready to fight. Been training, says his wife, Brie Bella, said he's been training to kick The Miz's ass. But wait a minute. Miz definitely not dressed to compete here. Ric Flair, of course. So The Miz has the night off. And Daniel Bryan, you can clearly see the disdain. And that's one person I would not like to piss off. It's Daniel Bryan and it's Elias. Elias Sampson is going to be Daniel Bryan's opponent here tonight. And look, I don't have any issues with Elias. I sure as hell don't envy the guy. But he's definitely dipping his hand into the wrong waters. Because you're going to be in the ring with a pissed off Daniel Bryan. And Bryan, he was ready to get his hands on The Miz for the first time. Well, in the first time in a long while. Only for The Miz to come out and say he has the night off. It's all Ric Flair's doing. You know, Ric Flair hasn't really been the best general manager. Yeah, I'll say it. He hasn't really been the best general manager ever since Eric Bischoff's leave of absence. And Eric Bischoff, of course, he's on that paid vacation after the Survivor Series. He should be returning soon, should our general manager, but the temporary general manager, Ric Flair, of course, calling the shots. He is the boss after all. And Daniel Bryan, right out the gate, Daniel Bryan! Daniel Bryan with the running knee right out the gate. And I don't think Elias expected any of this. I said Daniel Bryan was pissed off, and he sure as hell is. Kicking away at Elias and the stiff kicks of Daniel Bryan. Oh, and he's going to stomp a mud hole right into Elias. Stomping a mud hole right into Elias. And I don't think Elias had time to even breathe. Had time to even catch his breath after walking down the ramp here. And now Bryan brings Elias down, hooks him in, arm behind the back. And Elias, just like that, taps to Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan, a pissed off Daniel Bryan, I should say, is playing no games. Daniel Bryan makes Elias tap out in under a minute here. And that is one pissed off Daniel Bryan. No yeses for Daniel Bryan here tonight. He's walking right up that ramp. And I think he's going to go, well, toe-to-toe with The Miz, whether The Miz likes it or not, whether The Miz is ready or not. Bryan's going backstage, ladies and gentlemen. Backstage is Daniel. And wait a minute. What the hell? The Miz out of nowhere. And I think this was an ambush. I think this was the plan all along. Oh, The Miz just can't play fair. He can't play right. Can The Miz at all? Oh, and this is the second time The Miz has blindsided Daniel Bryan. Blindsided him in their tag team match. And he blindsides him here tonight. Oh, and you know The Miz is not injured. The Miz isn't cleared to compete. Is it the fact that he isn't cleared to compete? The Miz just wants his hands on Daniel Bryan in a way that Daniel Bryan can't fight back in a kendo stick. And The Miz just absolutely disgusts me. And we need some help for Daniel Bryan backstage. But ladies and gentlemen, switching gears, it is time for the United States Championship match, as Roderick Strong has the opportunity of a lifetime. And Roderick Strong, he earned this opportunity against the United States Champion Rusev when he beat Adam Cole. And Adam Cole is the man that's been really, to be honest, pestering, harassing Roderick Strong about joining Undisputed Era, about being Undisputed Era's fourth man. And Roderick Strong wants nothing to do with Adam Cole in the Undisputed Era. He's all about doing it on his own. He's all about the grind, which you have to appreciate from Roderick Strong. He said this year really hasn't been great for him. This year really hasn't been Roderick Strong's year, as the year is, well, quite frankly, about to close, as we're on the road to the Royal Rumble only in a couple of weeks. And Roderick Strong said this wasn't his year, but Rusev, on the other hand, well, he's held the United States Championship for a little while now, for a majority of the year, has Rusev. And Rusev with the death stare, just staring dead at Roderick Strong. And Rusev has been one of Roderick Strong's main detractors, along with his wife behind him, Lana, by stating that, well, Roderick Strong simply can't do it. Roderick Strong can't simply overpower Rusev and simply beat Rusev and take the United States Championship and, well, end a really bad year for Roderick Strong on a high note. And Rusev, the face mask, remember, a couple of weeks ago, had he had a little facial surgery after Shinsuke Nakamura kneed Rusev right in the face. And also add Lars Sullivan, that fight he had with Lars Sullivan. I'm not going to call it a wrestling match. It was simply a fight between two behemoths. Roderick Strong sees the championship. Ready and waiting is Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong says he can do it. Rusev says otherwise. And we are gonna see here tonight who is right and who is wrong. And the Rusev Day chants rang through Boston. Rusev might not be, well, the most forgiving individual, might not be the most likable individual, but Rusev is sure as hell a popular individual, as the collar and elbow tie up again. Rusev being overpowered by Roderick Strong in the opening stage of this matchup, and now Rusev is going to fight back. Decked out in the white and gold here is Rusev. And Roderick Strong a respectful break between these two men. And look at Rusev saying, bring it. And that's exactly what Roderick Strong is going to do. Earlier tonight, we've seen a smaller man overcome, ducked down by Roderick Strong. He ducked that. But like what I was saying, we saw a smaller man in Shinsuke Nakamura compared to Braun Strowman beat Braun Strowman. And he was using his strikes, using his knees, his legs, his arms, his forearms, the elbows, the chops, everything that Nakamura could possibly dish out. He dished out on Braun Strowman. Will we see something similar, or will we see Roderick Strong live up to his surname and be strong enough to overpower Rusev? And Rusev brings him down, as we see here. Rusev, clearly the bigger man in this contest. Rusev, knee right to the back. And Roderick Strong, the messiah of the backbreakers, many call him. And Rusev's gonna teach Roderick Strong a thing or two. And what an elbow by, well, the so-called, calls himself the wrestling god, does Rusev. Look at the arm. Oh, look at this arm bar here. Has the legs of Roderick Strong. Strong in big trouble here. And Rusev is just pulling apart at the two limbs here. The strength of Rusev, the strength of the big man. And he's been training as well. Oh, and a kick right to the face. He's been learning to wrestle with the mask on. And Rusev rolls out of the ring. Roderick Strong over the top, but oh, just barely gets Rusev. But he lands, feet land on Rusev's skull. And this might not bode well for the Bulgarian brute here. Rusev is definitely one tough son of a gun. Oh. Rusev, kicks right to the ribs. Kicks right to the ribs by Rusev, just like that. Able to get back into the groove, get back into the thick of things. Is the United States champion. Like I said, he's one tough son of a gun. He survived 2 onslaughts by both Lars Sullivan and Shinsuke Nakamura. And he's still able to compete with that mask on. Got some facial surgery. Did Rusev? He had a broken nose. And Rusev now. Oh, what a boot. Boot right to the face by Rusev. And Rusev now. You can just see him circling Roderick Strong in the knife edge chop. Huge, hard knife edge chop there by Rusev. And now Rusev throws Roderick Strong into the corner again. Oh, kick right to the gut there by Roderick Strong. Huge hard kick. And look at Rusev. He has Roderick Strong's legs tied. And oh my goodness, Rusev, oh my god, look at the knee. The knee and the leg being pulled apart. And Roderick Strong might have a broken leg, might have a torn knee. Might have a torn meniscus. And now, oh, just throws him into the barricade and now throws him into the ring post. Face first goes Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong may not be able to get to his feet here after that figure 4 on the leg on the ring post. We've seen a similar move a couple of months ago with Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks in that roundhouse kick right to the back of the head. Shoulders are down here, and Roderick Strong just barely kicks out at 2. But back to what I was saying between Sasha Banks and Charlotte, we've seen that move happen during their contest a couple of months ago when it ended with Sasha Banks, well, tearing her knee apart, her having to be out, currently still out, for knee surgery. As Rusev now, oh, look at the mounted, grounded pound by the bigger Rusev. And it's going to be very hard for Roderick Strong to get Rusev off of him. But Rusev follows the referee's order. He can't stay on the ground and pound for too long. And oh, just throws Roderick Strong into the turnbuckle. And now Rusev is showing his power, showcasing his power against Roderick Strong, trying to prove a point. And what a kick right to the face. Another kick to the face there, and Rusev's shoulders are down. Strong is done. No, he's not. Still in it. Roderick back to his feet, and Roderick Strong now looking to come back after all the things, after all the punishment Rusev has put him through, both physically and mentally. Rusev has gotten people to believe that Roderick Strong isn't anything. That Roderick Strong is just a footnote on the Smackdown brand. And Rusev, oh, just like that. As soon as Roderick Strong was getting back into the groove. But wait a minute, Roderick Strong able to fight through. Technical counter by Roderick. Roderick hooks him in. End of heartache. End of heartache to Rusev. And no, come on. Come on. Get this woman out of the arena. And Lana cost Roderick Strong a chance. But Roderick Strong, just like that, able to fight through, and a huge knee to the jaw. Huge knee to the jaw. And now Roderick Strong telling Lana to mind your business and get the hell away from mine. And what an elbow right to the face, and bare elbow collided with mask. And I don't know who hurt from that. Was it Rusev or was it Roderick Strong? And now Roderick tried to go for a kick. And oh my god, Rusev, the strength of Rusev just shows. And Rusev, well, frankly, Rusev's ass was saved by his wife there. And now Roderick Strong, what a counter. I thought it was going to be the end for Roddy there. And Roddy with a kick right to the face. Roderick Strong, kick to the face. Roderick now. Oof. And a stiff elbows right to Rusev, and brings down the big man. Brings down the United States champion. Hooks him in the knee right to the spine of the United States champion. And Rusev is now feeling it. He's feeling it full force. Feeling everything that Roderick Strong said he was going to do. That he's going to dish out. And a knee right to the back. Knee right to the back. Shoulders are down. Rusev is done. No. Rusev is staying alive in this contest. And look at this. Again, Lana gets involved. Again, Lana is trying, and she does successfully. She tried to get Rusev back on top of Strong, and it's successful as, good, a belly-to-belly suplex there by Rusev. And Lana, once again, makes sure her husband is in control. And now Roderick Strong, oh, what a knife edge chop. Rolls up Rusev, though. Shoulders are down. Has the big man's shoulders are down. The leverage, no. Using his weight, but it wasn't enough. As Roderick Strong, whoa, slides through under the legs. Through the legs. And the Boston Crab is in. Wrenching away at the Bulgarian Brute. Wrenching away at Rusev. And Rusev pushes Roderick Strong away. Trying to just break the ice. Catch a breath. And Rusev now tying Roderick Strong up in this abdominal stretch. Trying to gain some energy as well as exert some. And look at this, just stretching Roderick Strong. Oh my god, stiff punches right to the face. And what a counter by Roderick Strong. What a counter. And Strong with the knee right to the back. Knee right to the back of the spine. Knee right to the back of the spine by Roderick Strong. Spins him around, and what a clothesline. What a clothesline by Rusev. And oh my god, what a headbutt. What a headbutt by the big man. And a knee catches Rusev right on the jaw. And oh, the strike by Roderick Strong. Dips the knee right into the back. And again Lana gets involved. Again Lana gets involved. And Rusev swings him in. Drops him. Drops Roderick Strong, and a kick out. A kick out by Roderick Strong. And Rusev now. Rusev is setting it up. Might be setting up for the end here. Oh! Kick right to the back. Kick right to the back of Roderick Strong's head. And Strong kicks out again at 2. And Rusev now is going to drag the lifeless body of Roderick Strong, and the Accolade. The Accolade is in. The Accolade is in. And we've seen many tap or pass out from the Accolade. It's bridged in, center of the ring. Is Strong going to live up to his surname here? Is he going to live up to the name Roderick Strong? And he does! Pulls Rusev right from under him. And now Roderick Strong lifts up Rusev. Lifts him up. Knee right to the back. Knee right to the back by Roderick Strong. And now Roderick Strong. What a kick. Right to the jaw. Right to the jaw of Rusev. But wasn't full force due to that face mask that Rusev is wearing. Wasn't full force. Was it all of Roderick Strong's power thrown into that rocket kick? As now, Roderick Strong, knee right to the jaw, my goodness. And Roddy, just drops him. Could have snapped the spine right then and there. And Roderick Strong wants him to his feet, and what the hell is Lana doing? Lana, referee distracted. Oh no! No, Rusev used it as a weapon. Rusev used his mask as a damn weapon. Behind the referee's back. And the Machka in Rusev puts away Roderick Strong. Rusev puts away Roderick Strong through dubious means, obviously. Of course, through dubious means does Rusev. Rusev puts away Roderick Strong here. And Roderick Strong almost, so close to the United States Championship was Roderick Strong. But Rusev, of course, finds a way to escape. Finds a way to put away Roderick Strong here tonight. No love lost. There's nothing to be taken away from Roderick Strong. What an attempt by Roddy there. A little disappointed in himself as Roderick Strong. And Rusev retains the United States Championship. Look at this. Adam Cole's looking to rub it in. Roderick Strong almost had the best of Rusev there, but he just couldn't do it. But guess who's out, and guess who's ready to compete? It's Adam Cole, baby! I was a little bit off, but Adam Cole is set to go one-on-one with Sami Zayn. And Adam Cole and Sami Zayn are destined to have this rivalry between these two men end here tonight under no disqualifications, under no countouts, under extreme rules, stipulations. Anything goes in an Extreme Rules match. As long as you pin or submit your opponent in the middle of that ring, anything goes. But Adam Cole, he had the caveat. He had the advantage. He had the numbers advantage. And Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, but due to, criticism that people gave Adam Cole, that he couldn't do it, that he couldn't beat Sami Zayn without the help of the Undisputed Era, he decided on the pre-show earlier tonight, to just bar Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish from ringside. And I think they're not even in the arena, to be certain. I don't think they're in Boston. Or the Undisputed Era. Well, the rest of them, it's all Adam Cole. It's Adam Cole, only Adam Cole, and nothing but Adam Cole. And Sami Zayn wants all of Adam Cole. This rivalry between these two men has reached hatred level heights. It all started when Sami Zayn helped AJ Styles after SummerSlam when he made his debut on the Smackdown brand clear out the Undisputed Era, and ever since then Adam Cole and Sami Zayn have been going nose to nose, head to head, backstage assaults, multi-man matches, championship matches squandered between these two men for many and many of months, and now it's gonna end tonight. It has to end. General Manager Bret Hart wants this to end. Adam Cole wants this to end. And it's gonna end when somebody's shoulders are pinned to the mat. 1, 2, 3, the bell rings. Adam Cole and Sami Zayn. Adam Cole, he really wants nothing to do with Sami Zayn. Adam Cole firmly believes, well, it's true. And wait a minute, Sami Zayn, right off the cuff spear, and he's attacking Adam Cole, fist to the face. Before I can even explain what I was gonna say, Sami Zayn is right on Adam Cole, and it's back and forth between these two men, and you can just feel the hatred. You can feel that these two absolutely despise one another, and Sami Zayn dumps the trash in Adam Cole. And what I was gonna say, I lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought here as Sami Zayn gonna throw Adam Cole right into the guardrail here, and oh! But Adam Cole, he firmly believed, which was, he's kind of right in a way, he did pin Sami Zayn. He did beat Sami Zayn in that 6-man tag team match, but like I said, it was a 1 versus 3 at that point where Adam Cole pinned Sami Zayn. But Sami Zayn and the fans and Bret Hart wanted a 1v1 between Cole and Zayn, and now it's taken about 2 months, but it's happening. It's happening right now. And oh, slapped by Adam Cole, just the disrespect by the patriarch of Undisputed Era, and now Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn on top of Adam Cole and just unleashing is Sami Zayn in the elbows. Elbows after elbows by Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn sure as hell knows how to get down and dirty. What a Falcon Arrow by Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn, he sure as hell knows how to get nitty and gritty. And now Zayn is trying to look for a weapon here. Trying to look for a weapon is Sami Zayn and Adam Cole. Just like that, Zayn trying to counter, and there goes Sami Zayn. Landed right on the floor, and Adam Cole now has the advantage. Adam Cole, the methodical Adam Cole, is going to throw Sami Zayn off. Rib first into the guardrail, and you just hear the rib colliding with the metal, with the material on the barricade. And oh, Adam Cole with a kick right to the back of the head there. And now Adam Cole is going to look under that ring apron. Any and everything that's located under that ring apron is legal. As Adam Cole now wielding a kendo stick, and Sami Zayn counters it. Before Adam Cole can even get his hands, well, his stick on Sami Zayn, get the stick on Sami Zayn, Zayn counters it, and he throws Adam Cole head first into the ring post. Adam Cole back into the ring the hard way, not a way that he wanted to be back in the ring. And now, look who's wielding the Singapore cane. Oh my goodness! Right to the ribs of Adam Cole. And you can just feel the animosity between Cole and Zayn. And Adam Cole's trying to take a breather. Cole now is going to run away. Cole's running away. And look who's following. And I think he just ran himself into a corner. Another hit across the ribs with the kendo stick. And now Sami Zayn is choking the life out of Adam Cole. Choking the absolute life out of Adam Cole. And now Sami Zayn And Zayn, he's wanted to do this for a while. Trying to go for the Blue Thunder Bomb. Countered. And what a counter by Adam Cole. Behind the back insecurity. Right to the back of the head. Chops him down. And a super kick right to the jaw. Shoulders are down. Sami Zayn in trouble. And Sami Zayn powers out at 2.5. Extreme Rules match. Anything goes here between these two men. And now Adam Cole, right, and then a chop. And now just gonna stomp on Sami Zayn, just like Adam Cole planned to stomp on Sami Zayn's goals and dreams here on Smackdown. And now Adam Cole saying, "Is that all you got? Is that all you got?" Oh, trying to go for the insecurity. He missed. Sami Zayn countered, and now Sami Zayn hooks Adam Cole in. What a move by Sami Zayn. What a move at Sami Zayn. Over the top goes Sami Zayn onto Adam Cole. Oh. Collides with the ring post there. Kind of a hybrid. Collided with both the apron and the ring post. And now it's Sami Zayn looking for new toys under the ring. And oh no. Zayn brings out a table. This does not bode well for Adam Cole in the slightest. And oh, Adam Cole right out the gate. Right out the gate with a boot right to the jaw. And oh my goodness, just cringe to look at. Suplex back and spine first on the outside floor. The lightly padded concrete. Lightly protected concrete. And it's concrete to steel as Sami Zayn's face collides with the steel steps. And Adam Cole, like I said earlier, the methodical pace of Adam Cole. And not again, not again. Oh my God! Another snap suplex right on the outside floor. And you can just hear the sickening thud ring throughout Boston as Adam Cole now has Sami Zayn up. This does not bode well for Sami Zayn. Has him on his shoulders. No protection. Oh my goodness. No protection there on Sami Zayn. He might have a cracked rib. He might have a few cracked ribs. And Sami Zayn definitely on Dream Street. My goodness. If he wasn't on Dream Street then, he sure as hell is on Dream Street now. As Adam Cole sends him right into the apron again. Does Adam Cole. And now they're just circling Sami Zayn like a vulture. Circling Sami Zayn. Like I said, Zayn might have a cracked rib after those suplexes and then just throwing him rib first into the ring post. Sami Zayn back to his feet, and Adam Cole hooks him in, drives the knee into the skull. Drives the knee into the skull, hooks up the leg, the shoulders are down, and Sami Zayn just barely able to fight out, barely able to kick out. Drives the knee dead into the skull of Sami Zayn. And now, oh no, Adam Cole, kendo stick in hand. This does not bode well, my goodness. And look at Adam Cole choking the life out of Sami Zayn, just like what Sami Zayn did to him earlier. And now Adam Cole hooks him in. Higoroshi, knee to the back of the head. Picks Sami Zayn back up. This does not bode well for the underdog of the underground. Emerald Explosion drops the head again on the mat. And this may be it. No, just barely lifting the shoulder up did Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn, oh, what a right by Sami. And Sami Zayn now, clothesline after clothesline, duck down, Cole, what a drop kick by Zayn. And Sami Zayn is on fire. Sami Zayn's on fire, hooks Adam Cole in, Blue Thunder Bomb. Blue Thunder Bomb. Shoulders down. And Cole kicks out, powers out, jumps out of the pinfall. Close one there for Sami Zayn. Close shave for Adam Cole. And there goes Adam Cole. Dumps him to the outside. Cole trying to get to his feet quickly. But oh, no. We've seen this many times before. DDT through the turnbuckles. DDT through the turnbuckles. And Adam Cole, I'm pretty sure Adam Cole doesn't know where he's at. And the shoulders are down. This time Adam Cole's shoulders are down. And Adam Cole kicks out at 2. Manages to stay alive. Does Adam Cole. Kick right to the gut. Hooks him in. What a suplex. Brainbuster combination there by Sami Zayn. And oh no. The table coming into play here. Sami Zayn hooking up the table. Hooking up the table. What a European uppercut by Adam Cole. And a drop kick by Adam Cole brings down Sami Zayn. And I think Sami Zayn took too long setting up the table. Allowed Adam Cole to get a breather and to get a strategy in. And he's just choking Sami Zayn with that rope. And he can do it as long as he can. As long as he wants to. Referee can't do a damn thing about it. It's no disqualifications. No countouts. No rules in an Extreme Rules match. That's the only rule truly of an Extreme Rules match. There is no rules. And Sami Zayn trying to crawl to get back on his feet. Rebound off the ropes. And there goes Sami Zayn on the outside. Oh, he landed hard. Right on his shoulder. And you know Sami Zayn has had shoulder problems in the past. Oh, try to go for the kick. Sami Zayn with a counter. Oh, goodness, what a brutal atomic drop. Sami now lifts up Adam Cole. Wait a minute. This does not bode well for Adam. Oh, power bomb. And he swings him into the apron. And I think Adam Cole was expecting to be hit with the steps. Oh, and is Sami Zayn going to go for it again? Is he going to slam Adam Cole to the apron? No! This time on the stairs. This time on the steel steps. And what a cringy sound that emits from the back of Adam Cole. Absolutely brutal match between these two men. And oh, a kick to the gut by Adam Cole. And Sami Zayn bites back. Back and forth is Adam Cole and Sami Zayn. And look at Adam Cole saying, is that all you got? What a drop kick by Sami Zayn. And real bad idea for Adam Cole this late in the contest. Oh, and another right. Adam Cole, the confidence is seething through Adam Cole's pores. Sami Zayn on the ring apron. Sami on the top. Adam Cole now gonna follow suit. Sami Zayn doesn't have anywhere to go, really. Doesn't have anywhere to go. And there goes Adam Cole. And now Zayn, oh no! Zayn crashed and burned. Zayn crashed and burned. And now Zayn's going to pay for it. High risk. They call it high risk, high reward for a reason. We saw it earlier tonight with EC3. He crashed and burned. And he subsequently lost his opportunity at the television championship. And now Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's back up. And will Sami Zayn cost his opportunity at beating Adam Cole, at righting a wrong, at settling the score? And now has Adam Cole back turned, and this does not bode well. Wait a minute, both of these guys are on the top rope. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, oh my god! Table completely collapses. What a match! Hey, what the hell? Roderick Strong! It's Roderick Strong! And he looked pissed at Adam Cole backstage. And there's no disqualifications, no countouts. Adam Cole out cold here. Roderick Strong picks him up. And this may be the end. Wait a minute! Roderick Strong is beating the hell out of Sami Zayn here. And Adam Cole as well. Then Roderick Strong. No. No, Roddy. No, you don't have to do this. Knee to the back of the spine. And Roderick Strong. I believe that Roderick Strong has had enough. He just couldn't help it anymore. An end of heartache to Sami Zayn. A man that he's called a friend. He called Sami Zayn a friend in the past. And now Roderick Strong again, end of heartache. And then not even letting Sami Zayn breathe for a third time in a row. End of heartache. As Adam Cole just watches. A man that he's called his friend, Sami Zayn, and Roderick Strong. It was the last straw. The last straw, and it's the last shot. Adam Cole puts away Sami Zayn. And Adam Cole, well, technically, he lives up to his word. None of the Undisputed Era interfered. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly didn't interfere at all in this matchup. But once somebody did. Somebody that I personally would have never expected to join Adam Cole on his crusade. And that's Roderick Strong. I thought Roderick Strong had more heart than that. And Roderick Strong helps Adam Cole beat Sami Zayn here tonight. And Roderick Strong is officially undisputed. And ladies and gentlemen, set for tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw, Daniel Bryan is going to get his hands on somebody else, but it's not going to be The Miz. It's going to be the glorious Robert Roode in our main event for Monday Night Raw tomorrow night, and as well as tag team action as TV champion Andrade Cien Almas teams with Cassius Ohno to take on Ali and EC3, and the leader of Titus Worldwide, Titus O'Neil, makes his grand announcement tomorrow night. It's a can't miss episode of Monday Night Raw. And it's speaking of Monday Night Raw, here comes Monday Night Rollins. Seth Rollins is set for probably one of the biggest fights and one of the toughest fights in his career, as he has to go take on not one but two other men, and there's championship gold on the line as he is challenging for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Ric Flair actually made this match official as Seth Rollins challenged both Gallows and Anderson to a match for the Raw Tag Team titles. And I'm pretty sure when Seth Rollins made that announcement, I'm pretty sure he had a partner in mind, and that partner is in the main event tonight in Roman Reigns. But, well, Ric Flair told Seth Rollins that, well, Roman Reigns is in a marquee match. He's in the main event of Clash of the Champions, and we can't have our main event be in jeopardy and have the show end on a really, really bad note. And Seth Rollins is in a handicapped position. Seth Rollins, and if you want to ask how come Seth Rollins didn't choose somebody else, it was signed in ink. Ric Flair crossed out Roman Reigns' name and put Seth Rollins on the sheet only, going against Anderson and Gallows, and that is how corrupt Ric Flair really is as a general manager, as a temporary general manager. He's turned Raw upside down, and a person, and another set of people that have turned Raw upside down are these two men right here. Carl Anderson on the left, Luke Gallows on the right. The Raw Tag Team Champions, the Bullet Club, making their ways to the ring. And they are set. Well, this might be easy or might be hard for them. It's kind of hard to tell right now. But Seth Rollins is sure as hell a fighter. He's not going to give up. And Gallows and Anderson They have Finn Balor behind their back, and they have Ric Flair backing them. They have the protection of Ric Flair, and that's how this match came about. And how is that even fair? I don't know. I don't make the rules. I don't make the regulations. I truly only judge them. And Seth Rollins gonna take on both Gallows and Anderson. The Raw Tag Team Championships are on the line. Seth Rollins, of course, there's no partner on his side of the ring. It's only Seth Rollins, while Carl Anderson has a partner, and the same can be said for Luke Gallows. As Carl Anderson and Seth Rollins square off, circling each other, face to face, try to go for it right there, Seth Rollins, and gets popped by Carl Anderson, and now Seth Rollins learns from his mistakes quite quickly, and now Rollins with right hands, kick right to the jaw, kicks Carl Anderson square in his face, and now the knife edge chops as Seth Rollins brings down Carl Anderson, and what a decapitator! Chest first, right onto the bottom rope, and now Seth Rollins, he has to fight for his life. Does Seth Rollins if he wants to walk out of Boston Raw Tag Team Champion? Well, champions. He's holding on 2 belts. And there goes Carl Anderson on the outside of the ring. Luke Gallows, look at this. And that's the numbers advantage. The numbers game is definitely going to come into play in this matchup here. There goes Luke Gallows, punched square in the face by Seth Rollins. And Rollins just says, screw it. Rollins, between the ropes goes Rollins. And Gallows sees in the sling blade by Rollins. And Seth Rollins is on fire. Rollins back in the ring, gonna play mind games on the Bullet Club. It's like a game of cat and mouse between Rollins and the Bullet Club right now. Hooks in Carl Anderson, doesn't bode well with the Falcon Arrow. And Rollins, he sure as hell is holding his own against both Gallows and Anderson. Kick right to the gut there. And now Seth Rollins over the top, but still hanging on, is the architect. Seth Rollins never says die, never says quit. Seth Rollins is going to fight till he just can't fight anymore, and he drives the knee right into the skull of Carl Anderson, has Anderson reeling here, and Anderson tags in Big LG, and now Big LG with rights, but no, Rollins able to fight through. Rollins able to counter, knife edge chop after knife edge chop there, and Rollins, what a forearm by Seth. And just shoving the knee right into the face of Luke Gallows and Seth Rollins. And now, Seth try to go for it. No, Gallows. What a shoulder block. It's like a damn battering ram. And Gallows and Anderson, they turned Raw upside down. Ever since their first appearance on the Red brand, they've turned this brand, they turned this company, to be honest, upside down. And I think that was their goal, and they've been quite successful with this goal. Have Gallows and Anderson. And lifts in, lifts up, Finn, lifted up Rollins and brought him down. Jaw first, and the strength of Luke Gallows is absolutely unprecedented. And you know the Bullet Club, they have the backing of Ric Flair. They have the backing of Triple H. Those are 2 guys, 2 men, of really high status. And to be quite frank, those 2 men are in power. So the Bullet Club are definitely on good terms with 2 of the biggest stars, 2 of the biggest men in the WWE. And Carl Anderson, the knee right to the skull of Seth Rollins, and that's what I was afraid of. Anderson and Gallows just dismantling, taking control of Seth Rollins, possibly toying with Seth Rollins, and it's a bad idea as Anderson just sends Rollins face first into the turnbuckle. And it's a move that Seth Rollins knows well, and a kick out by the Architect. Kick out by Seth Rollins. Carl Anderson picks up Seth Rollins. Goes right. Look at this maneuver here by Carl Anderson. What a modified Russian leg sweep, attacking the arm there. And now hooks in the Boston Crab. This isn't the first time the Boston Crab was used here tonight. Been used several times throughout the night in the city of Boston. Rollins powers out. Rollins now trying to get the better of Anderson. But what a bare elbow. But look at this. And it's going to come into play. Definitely was going to come into play. And it's something called the numbers game. Oh, as the knee gets dropped right on Seth Rollins' skull. And Anderson and Gallows definitely taking control. Definitely having their way here with the Architect Seth Rollins. And, oh, knee right to the gut. And another knee to the head there. And Luke Gallows. Big LG. And he splashes on Seth Rollins. Might possibly have a broken rib. But Rollins kicks out at 2.5. Rollins again trying to get to his feet, but Gallows isn't allowing him. And it's good strategy on the part of the Bullet Club. I don't deny the Bullet Club's skill in the ring. I don't deny their talent. But what I don't appreciate and what I don't like and what I don't respect is their way of going about things. Tearing Raw apart, tearing people apart. Just stomping away at Seth Rollins. Rollins has to find a way to get out of this. Has to find a way to fight back here. And tag in Carl Anderson. That's something that Seth Rollins does not have in this match of the Boot of Doom. The Boot of Doom by Anderson and Gallows. And something that Seth Rollins doesn't have is a partner. And wait a minute, try to go for it. Seth Rollins, what a counter, and he drills Carl Anderson. And what a smart move by Carl Anderson. Rolls out of the ring, rolls out of the vicinity of a pinfall here, and Rollins brings him back in the hard way. Rollins brought him back in the hard way. Seth Rollins still in this contest here, still in this handicap match. It just got only a little bit of Carl Anderson, and I think that might have blew the win out of Seth Rollins' sails more than it did Carl Anderson. And once again, I speak too soon as Rollins gets back up on his feet. Carl Anderson, bites back there with a punch and a European uppercut. And Carl Anderson sure as hell knows how to hold his own in a singles environment. In Japan, he held his own as a singles wrestler. Very successful singles wrestler is Carl Anderson, but definitely, maybe just good as he is a singles wrestler. He is a tag team wrestler as a kick right to the gut by Luke Gallows. And Luke Gallows now got a splash, but no. Rollins counters, elbow, chops the big man down, and a kick right to the face. Rollins has the big man down finally, and Rollins punches Carl Anderson back into the ring, and these people are on their feet. They want to see. And oh, look at this, just like that. The numbers game again is going to cost Seth Rollins in a choke slam. Choke slam right to Seth Rollins. And wait, Gallows lets go of the pinfall. And you know, looking for more malicious intent. It's Gallows and Anderson. What a body slam. Picture perfect body slam there. And oh no, you don't see this every day. Luke Gallows gonna climb to the top rope. He sure as hell is an agile big man, but no. Nobody home. He took too long. Rollins saw it coming. Kick right to the face by Seth. Kick right to the face by Seth. And Luke Gallows is definitely on Dream Street. What a Northern Light suplex in the strength of Seth Rollins. What a brain buster. Able to deadlift a damn near 300+ pound man, and Rollins lifts him in. The strength of Seth Rollins is insurmountable, and a smart play by Seth Rollins, dragging Luke Gallows to his neck of the woods. And the frog splash. Frog splash connects. Doesn't go for the pin. He sees Carl Anderson on the apron there. And he's looking for a Phoenix splash. This time he goes for the pin. He's certain. He's confident that he has him. No. And Rollins, smart play by Seth Rollins, taking Luke Gallows to his side of the ring, where Carl Anderson is noticeably absent, and just brings him down. Does Luke Gallows with his strength, his power. And now back into his corner. Look at this. Look at this. These criminals, these crooks, choking the life out of Seth Rollins. He was choking the absolute life out of Seth Rollins there. And just smashing Rollins' skull back and forth, back and forth. And this time Rollins gives Gallows a taste of his own medicine. But once again, Carl Anderson has him by the arms. And it's the numbers game that Seth Rollins has to fight. And Rollins is very familiar with the numbers game, and for the second time come round, the Buddha Doom. Buddha Doom, and Seth Rollins' chances here at beating both of these guys are becoming very slim because the frequent tags. But I may be wrong. Seth Rollins, if he's able to get a lucky move, a lucky play off of one of these two men, he will walk out of Boston Raw Tag Team Champions. Raw Tag Team Champions. But what a high knee by Seth Rollins. Almost knocked the tooth out. Pretty sure he almost did. I'm pretty sure he did. He might have. And Rollins on the top. Superplex and the deadlift. Rolls under. Hooking up the leg here. Hooking up the leg. And Carl Anderson kicks out at 2. Gallows trying to get involved. And Seth Rollins throws a heavy right at Luke Gallows, sends him on the outside. And wait a minute, Seth Rollins saying he has to finish it. He has to finish one of them. And the suicide dive by Rollins collides onto big Luke Gallows. Kick to the gut. Carl Anderson with a kick right to the face. Kick right to the face by Carl Anderson. And Carl Anderson, he might have just knocked Seth Rollins. He might as well knock Seth Rollins out. After that rocket kick right to the face in the numbers game, once again, Rollins wasn't focused on his target. Rollins wasn't focused on the main target, the man that was legal. He focused on Luke Gallows, and I think it's going to cost him. I'm pretty sure it's going to cost him. And Anderson tags in Luke Gallows, hooks Rollins up, center of the ring, Magic Killer. Magic Killer to Seth Rollins, and Gallows and Anderson manage to put away Seth Rollins. But what a fight. What a fight Seth Rollins had to go through. And what a fight that these two men, Gallows and Anderson, had to go through to beat Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is no joke. Rollins. What an effort by Seth Rollins, but Gallows and Anderson walk out of Boston, walk out the night as the Raw Tag Team Champions. Gallows and Anderson, Raw Tag Team Champions. The first title defense is a success, albeit off a little weird memes. But congratulations to Gallows and Anderson. And ladies and gentlemen, I am excited to present to you the next pay-per-view that's going to come to the channel. It is the annual Royal Rumble. It happens every year where a career changes for the better. One man will walk out the winner of the Royal Rumble and main event WrestleMania. And that is in 4 weeks, the Royal Rumble. One of the biggest pay-per-views of the year. And ladies and gentlemen, we're definitely going to end the year with one of the biggest matches of the year. And here comes the man who is the WWE Women's Champion. A shock win by Becky Lynch, and you hear the mixed reception from the crowd in Boston. These people love and hate Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch is the WWE Women's Champion, and she's going to go toe-to-toe with the NXT Women's Champion in Asuka. The undefeated Asuka, I should say. And Becky Lynch, she beat Charlotte Flair this past Friday on Smackdown. And she told Stephanie McMahon earlier in the night, she said, well, your marquee match has a few tweaks, and that tweak was me. And she says she will prove to Stephanie McMahon, she says she's going to make sure that's going to be the best women's match that Stephanie McMahon has ever seen. And well, she may be right. Becky Lynch might have a point, because both these women are fantastic wrestlers. And this woman right here is an undefeated, fantastic wrestler. And it is the Empress of Tomorrow. It is the NXT Women's Champion. It is the undefeated Asuka. And Asuka, she successfully defended her NXT Women's Championship this past Monday on Monday Night Raw against the Game Natalya. And she adds Natalya to a list of people that have been beaten, that weren't ready for Asuka. And Asuka making her way to the ring, her first WWE pay-per-view appearance. The longest reigning individual champion here on the universe. It's that woman right there, Asuka, has held that NXT Women's Championship for over 800 plus days. Has defeated the likes of Bayley, Candice LeRae, Ember Moon, Ruby Riott, Natalya, Nia Jax, to keep that on her waist, the NXT Women's Championship. And Asuka holds the NXT Women's Championship for the last time as Becky Lynch hands over the Women's Championship, the WWE Women's Championship. Our senior official holds the titles up. Asuka on one side, Becky Lynch on the other side. And here we go. These two women definitely know each other very well. They know, and Becky Lynch, guns blazing here, right? But you're not going to win a strike fight. You're not going to win a fist fight with Asuka. And Asuka's going to prove it with these kicks. And the kicks by Asuka has Becky Lynch on her knees. And now Asuka, kick right to the back of the head. And a kick like that can easily cause a concussion. And Asuka doesn't give a damn. She's brutal. And there goes Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch clotheslined out of the ring. And Asuka saying, bring it. Asuka wants Becky Lynch to bring it. And Becky Lynch probably doesn't know where she's at. Becky Lynch now taking a breather, regrouping. Becky Lynch is regrouping. She's looking under the ring. Nothing's going to help you, Becky, under there. Might try to end that match under disqualification. Was Becky Lynch. You know how Becky Lynch runs. Yeah, I don't give a damn attitude of Becky Lynch. I'll do whatever I want, whenever I want. And Becky Lynch now with a right. And another right by Becky. Throws now Asuka into the corner. Doesn't bode well for the Empress of Tomorrow. Smashes the forearm right into the face of the NXT Women's Champion, and a kick out by Asuka. And Asuka now not on the receiving end of these knife edge chops, but Asuka with a right. And she's gonna dish it out. Is Asuka. And now Asuka slaps Becky Lynch right in the face. Becky Lynch rolling out of the ring to regroup, and Asuka on the other side. Asuka full force throws herself in between the ropes, and Becky Lynch in trouble. What an elbow! What an elbow! My goodness! What a dragon suplex by Becky Lynch, and Asuka just bounced right off the concrete floor there. And it is possible for Becky Lynch to win those titles. Oh no, look at this. The vain Becky Lynch doesn't give a damn, and a kick right to the face catches Asuka. Catches a rushing Asuka. And now Becky has Asuka where she wants her. Drives her head first into the mat. Becky Lynch, she sure as hell is one smart son of a gun, and a punch right to the face there by Becky Lynch. And now the knife edge chops right to the chest. Gonna make the chest of Asuka red. As Becky Lynch and Asuka going toe to toe here. And face first onto the middle turnbuckle. We've seen it earlier. And now Becky rolls through, and look at this maneuver here. Look at this submission by Becky Lynch. Has the knees of Asuka. Asuka considers herself a submission specialist. Knows how to get out almost every submission possible, and that's exactly what she does. Oh my goodness! What a stiff right hand by Asuka, and you know these two are gonna beat the living hell out of one another, and they're doing it right now. Oh my god! Oh, and Asuka using her hips as a weapon. And now Asuka trips her. Oh! Lands right on the back of her head, does Becky Lynch. And you know these two women are going to be stiff. They're going to try to beat the hell out of one another. And now Asuka, what a German suplex. Shoulders are down. Becky in trouble, and a kick out. Becky manages to survive. Becky manages to get out. As Asuka now, continuing the onslaught, stops on the fingers of Becky Lynch, and a kick right to the back, the spinal tap. And Asuka just absolutely proficient in strikes, submissions, and brings down Becky Lynch. Hooking of the leg here. Shoulders are down. Becky in trouble, and a kick out. And look at Asuka. Both of these women want to absolutely hurt each other. I don't even think this is a wrestling match anymore. I'm pretty sure these two women just want to hurt each other in the worst way possible. As Asuka delivers once again those kicks right to the chest. Oh my god, the height of Asuka almost fell off the ring there. And Becky Lynch hooks her in. What a manhandle slam. Calls that the manhandle slam as she brings down Asuka. And Asuka having to regroup. My goodness. Forearm right to the face, and a kick out by Asuka. Asuka is still in this match. Oh, huge slap to the face there. And Becky Lynch bounces off. There goes Asuka on the outside of the ring. This does not bode well for the NXT Women's Champion, as the WWE Women's Champion dives. Asuka crashes into the guardrail, and Becky Lynch saying, you know, you love me. Becky Lynch, a very polarizing figure in the women's division, and she sure as hell has the advantage over Asuka. Huge slap to the face. Oh, another slap to the face. Oh, huge elbow, and another knife edge chop, in the combination of strikes here by Becky Lynch, and you heard the slap in the rafters. Becky Lynch saying, is that all you got? Talking trash to Asuka, and it's a really bad idea doing that, Becky. Talking trash right to the NXT Women's Champion, and I think it's gonna bite you right on the ass, Becky. And the backhand just swinging wildly is Asuka, and brings down Becky Lynch. brings down Becky Lynch, and the combination of strikes by Asuka is unreal. And Asuka, look at this. Oh, look at the submission. Pulling apart. Pulling Becky Lynch. Asuka was pulling Becky Lynch there, and Becky Lynch had nowhere to go. And Asuka, oh, guillotine, guillotine, guillotine. The guillotine is in, wrenching at the neck, wrenching forward at the neck. As Asuka could break the neck at any point in this submission hold. Becky has to get out, and has to get out fast, and that's exactly what she does. Pushes Asuka off of her, releases the pressure. Releases the pressure, and Becky sends Asuka across the ring. What an exploder suplex. What an exploder suplex, and the stunner made famous by Stone Cold Steve Austin, and a kick out at 2. And you know both of these women are going to be absolutely bruised tomorrow morning. They're going to be sore after what these two women are dishing out to each other. Becky now, right hand, slap to the face of Asuka. And Asuka sees that as fuel. She sees that as fuel to the fire. Becky's adding nothing but fuel to the fire, and it's just prompting Asuka to go even more berserk, to even go more insane. And Becky turns around, and Becky says, "Oh, you got what a knee right to the chest." Shotgun knee to the chest. Oh my goodness. Backhands again. And I would not be surprised if Becky Lynch, we see Becky Lynch with a black eye. Oh, the drop kick. Oh, nasty shotgun drop kick into the corner. And nothing about Asuka's offense is pretty, but it's damn sure effective, as the armbar is in, the triangle armbar, pulling at the shoulder, can rip the elbow, can rip the shoulder out of place. In this submission hold, can even choke out Becky Lynch, but Becky, oh, slams Asuka down. Slams Asuka down, does Becky Lynch, oh, brings Asuka down, and look at the rights. I would not try to get into a striking match with Asuka, but that's exactly what Becky Lynch is doing. If Becky Lynch feels that she has the advantage, and she does, disarmor! Disarmor is in! Disarmor is in! Center of the ring here! Nowhere to go for Asuka! Nowhere to go for Asuka! Asuka has nowhere to go, but she pushes away. Pushes Becky away. And now back at the back again with the kicks. And Asuka try to go for the kick to the back of the head. Becky counters him right to the arm. Right to the bare arm. No elbow pads, no wristbands, nothing to cover up Asuka. Can easily dislocate the arm, or dislocate the wrist, dislocate the elbow, dislocate the shoulder. No protection on the part of Asuka. Oh, what a kick right to the face. And now Asuka's on the top. You can say the same for Becky. Oh my goodness! What a scissors whip! And Asuka doesn't even want to go for the pin. Just wants to submit Becky Lynch here. And Asuka's lost her grip. Asuka's slowly but surely losing her grip. Oh, and Becky's taking advantage of that. Knees right to the face. Oh, drops the arm. Working on the arm again, and Becky might try to go for a submission victory over Asuka. And how much credibility would Becky Lynch have if she manages to make Asuka tap out? Oh, kick right to the gut. Asuka's first loss might be a submission. Oh, the slap right to the face by Becky, and oh, dumps Becky on the outside. Does Asuka. And Asuka now. Asuka gonna dive! Asuka dives! Asuka dives right onto Becky Lynch. Right onto Becky Lynch. And now Asuka. Oh, kick right to the face. And Becky Lynch might be on Dream Street here. And Asuka uses her hip as a weapon once again. What a back and forth contest between these two women, between these two gladiators. The winner of this match unifies both championships, and the Asuka lock. Is it in? It is in. It is in. Asuka has Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch has nowhere to go. She has no choice but to fight out. There's no rope break here. I don't think she can reach the ropes. I don't think Becky can reach the ropes here. She has to fight out. She has to power out. And that's exactly what Becky Lynch does. Back elbow right to the mouth of Asuka. Hooks Asuka in, and what a Beck-sploder. Beck-sploder by Becky Lynch. Hooks her in. Oh, Omega Driver. Omega Driver to Asuka. Omega Driver to Asuka. Shoulders are down. And a kick out. And Asuka kicks out of the Omega Driver, much like what Charlotte did this past week on Smackdown. Kicked out of the Omega Driver, and Asuka is a tough one. And now the kicks. Asuka hooks Becky in. Oh my goodness. Hooks Becky in, and look at this. This time, it's Asuka planning Becky. It's Asuka planning Becky Lynch, and now German suplex doesn't release. Reminds me of the wrestling machine Kurt Angle. Reminds me of the Beast Brock Lesnar and the 3 German suplexes. Asuka's gonna send Becky Lynch to her iteration of Suplex City, and a slap to the face by Becky Lynch. No quit in the eyes of not only Becky Lynch but Asuka as well. And I am genuinely surprised. And there goes Asuka, just dumped over the top rope, that Becky Lynch has survived this long. Asuka matches usually don't last above 20 minutes, and Becky Lynch is sure as hell going the deep mile, and the drop kick to the outside, and you heard the sickening thud, but Becky Lynch is getting on her feet. And speaking of tough ones, Becky Lynch sure as hell takes the cake as well. They might as well share it, as Becky Lynch throws Asuka back into the ring, and Asuka might be on the receiving end here. Oh, of a slap and of a forearm. Oh, now Asuka's gotta fight back. And a knee right to the jaw. Could have easily dislocated the jaw if she hadn't done it already. And now Becky Lynch is just being beat down by Asuka here. Stomping away. What a counter by Becky Lynch. Used the momentum against her. And the crossbody from the top. Asuka threw Becky Lynch into the corner, and Becky Lynch used her momentum. Used the momentum against her. Goes for the clothesline. Brings Asuka down. And look at Becky Lynch. This is a modified disarmer. Pulling at the arm of Asuka. Asuka might have nowhere to go. Asuka might tap. Asuka rolls through. What a match this has been. And now Becky Lynch. Oh, another knee. To the face. Oh my God. A sickening knee to the face by Asuka. And Asuka is just having her way here with Becky Lynch just striking about, using her hands and feet. To beat the living hell out of Becky Lynch here. Oh, the disrespect. Kick right to the face. The kick right to the face by Asuka. And again. Knee right to the face. And I would be genuinely surprised if Becky Lynch walks out of this match with no injuries or minimal injuries. Oh! Because I can easily see a broken orbital bone, a broken nose, black eyes, broken teeth, missing teeth, and another knee. A third Kamigoye. A third Kamigoye knee. And now Asuka, armbar, Becky Lynch, nowhere to go. Asuka now pulling at the arm of Becky Lynch. But Becky still able to fight through. And that's exactly what Becky Lynch is gonna do. Gonna beat the living hell out of Asuka here. Rights upon rights here on the NXT Women's Champion. And now Becky Lynch trying to go for the stunner. Nobody home. Asuka, what a combination! And a kick right to the head. And Becky Lynch, smart move by Becky Lynch. She rolls out of the ring to prevent the inevitable or delay the inevitable. Becky Lynch is out cold. I think Becky Lynch is out cold. I think when she landed on the concrete, she's out cold. Oh my goodness, again! Another Kamigoye knee. And Asuka now. Oh, and it kicks right to the ribs. Asuka now. Oh my God! Roundhouse kick right to the face. The strikes by Asuka. And Asuka wins the WWE Championship and the NXT Women's Championship. Retains that in Asuka fashion, in convincing fashion. Several upon several Kamigoye knees right to the face of Becky Lynch. And ladies and gentlemen, it is the final stretch, the final match of the night. Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, World Heavyweight Championship. It's been months in the making. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go! Former Universal Champion Roman Reigns. He defended the former Universal Championship at WrestleMania against Finn Balor. He beat Finn Balor, did Roman Reigns. The Demon Finn Balor, I might add. Roman Reigns is one of the only few people that have managed to defeat Finn Balor in his demon form. And Roman Reigns holds that accolade really near and dear. Doesn't talk about it, but he holds it. And Roman Reigns, he was beaten by the normal Finn Balor, I should say, quote unquote, a couple of days before the Payback pay-per-view event all those months ago. Roman Reigns lost to Finn Balor clean as a whistle in the middle of the ring. Roman Reigns and Finn Balor are both 1-for-1, and this match will end their saga. A saga that's been months in the making. These two were tag team partners. These two were mortal enemies. These two were WrestleMania opponents. And tonight, it all comes to an end. Roman Reigns is set. Roman Reigns is ready. We've already seen a couple of championships change hands. The Intercontinental title, the Smackdown tag team titles. But we've also seen a lot of champions successfully defend their respective titles earlier tonight as well. and the World Heavyweight Champion arises from the ashes, arises from the dust. And Finn Balor brings out the war paint, brings out the demon paint. And it was a big question surrounding if Finn Balor would use the demon or would he come out to his quote-unquote regular self. Because remember, like I said, regular Finn Balor has beaten Roman Reigns clean as a whistle in the middle of the ring, but Demon Balor has not. Demon Balor has not beaten Roman Reigns. And Finn Balor simply wants to right that wrong. The wrong that he made at WrestleMania. The wrong that costed years, months of his career. He went through trials and tribulations for months and months. Remember that feud he had with Bray Wyatt? It was over the demon. His struggle to becoming the Universal Champion was partially because of his loss to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. That loss to Roman Reigns affected Finn Balor in many ways that we didn't know about. That ways that Finn Balor himself didn't even know about. And I think Finn Balor felt like taking a risk tonight and thinking possibly this is the only way to get rid of those spider webs in the back of his brain, in the back of his mind, to clear up, to dust up the spider webs that is Roman Reigns. He could have pulled out his normal self, but I don't think it would have been as satisfactory. Well, it wouldn't be as satisfying if he manages to beat Roman Reigns here tonight. Roman Reigns definitely has a victory over Finn Balor. He has a victory over Demon Finn Balor. But Demon Finn Balor doesn't have a victory over Roman Reigns. And there is no excuses. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Big Gold is on the line, a title that has been held by greats. The likes of Triple H, the likes of Ric Flair, the likes of John Cena, Edge, Macho Man Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, you name it, they've held it. As our senior official raises Big Gold up, the World Heavyweight Championship, defended here in the main event of Clash of the Champions, Roman Reigns, Finn Balor. Here we go! And both of these men, Roman Reigns and Finn Balor, and European uppercut, the Balor, and look at Roman Reigns, lifts up Finn Balor and he brings him down, and this may be deja vu for Finn Balor. Again, Roman Reigns brings him down. The strength coming into play here for Roman Reigns. And a clothesline brings down Finn Balor. And you know there's going to be strategy at hand as Finn Balor, huge elbow. And another elbow to Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns is just taking those elbows. Duck down, leapfrog, and Reigns might be in trouble. Drop kick but doesn't flip over. Roman Reigns, what a stiff shot to the jaw, and there goes Finn Balor, and this gives Finn Balor a little bit of time to regroup here. And I think this gives Balor time to regroup, but I think Roman Reigns is saying otherwise. What a clothesline by Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns has beaten Finn Balor before. He's beaten Demon Finn Balor on the grandest stage of them all. He's beaten him at WrestleMania, has caused a lot of discomfort in the mind of Finn Balor, and the strike by Reigns. Sit out powerbomb, shoulders are down, and Balor kicks out. World Heavyweight Champion Finn Balor. And this feud, this rivalry between these two, very storied past between Finn Balor and Roman Reigns, former Raw Tag Team Champions, as Roman Reigns stomping away here at Finn Balor. Pushes Finn into the corner as Roman Reigns, the confidence is seething. Reigns just pours in a clothesline right to Finn Balor. Clothesline to Finn Balor, and what a night it has been here at Clash of the Champions in Boston. We've seen new champions. We've seen champions walk out. Oh! We've seen betrayals as Finn Balor now chopping away at Roman Reigns. And Balor is just striking, pulling everything he could out of the bag, and the sling blade. Sling blade to Roman. Sling blade to Roman Reigns. And Roman now is on the receiving end. Reigns is now on the receiving end. What a German! Shoulders are down. Roman Reigns in trouble, and a kick out. And Reigns now gonna take a breather. Reigns gonna take a breather, but Finn Balor! What a step up tope suicida! Using the second rope as leverage. And now Finn Balor saying, coming at me. Oh! And Balor again with the back elbow to the side of the face. And again, back elbow to the side of the face. And Finn Balor now throws it back into the ring. And oh, the double knees right into the back. Center of the ring. Roman Reigns in trouble here. 2 count. And a kick out by Reigns. Reigns is still in the fight here for the World Heavyweight Championship. Probably the most prestigious championship in the world is that. The World Heavyweight Championship. And a boot barely, just barely catches Finn Balor. And the knee by Roman Reigns. Reigns, the bigger man, the stronger man. And he's going to use his strength, going to use his body parts as an advantage over Finn Balor. Just throws Balor's shoulder first into the turnbuckle, and you know Balor has had shoulder injuries in the past. And oh, throwing Balor across the ring is Roman Reigns. And he's showcasing his strength against the World Heavyweight Champion. And now Balor, oh, back first, belly to belly. And Finn Balor is definitely gonna feel what Roman Reigns is dishing out tomorrow morning. I said it earlier, between the women's match, you're gonna feel everything that this guy Roman Reigns is gonna dish out to you. And the powerbomb by Reigns. Shoulders are down. Reigns has him, no. And I've never seen Roman Reigns so focused. I've never seen Roman Reigns so determined to beat somebody in my entire life. I've seen Roman Reigns go against, try to go for the Superman punch, and Balor with the forearm. Balor with the forearm, and now Balor, pulling at the shoulder of Roman Reigns. And like I said, I seen Roman Reigns go toe-to-toe against his own cousin, The Rock, at SummerSlam this past summer. And I haven't seen Roman Reigns this focused in beating somebody. No emotion on the face of Roman Reigns, and Finn Balor throws himself onto Roman Reigns. And these people in Boston saying this is awesome. And it's going to get even better from here, ladies and gentlemen. You know what Finn Balor is capable of. You know what Roman Reigns is capable of. And now, what a drop kick sends Roman Reigns across the ring in the double foot stops. And the kick right to the face. And Roman Reigns looking to reclaim the World Championship of Monday Night Raw. He lost it at Money in the Bank all those months ago to Seth Rollins, and he's been struggling to get it back. And for the second time, Finn Balor, he digs the knees into the back of Roman Reigns. The fight from behind mentality of Finn Balor. Clearly the smaller man is Finn Balor. And now, chop to Roman Reigns, another chop to Roman Reigns. And look at this! Oh! What a double foot stomp right to the chest. Right to the chest, the sternum of Roman Reigns is stomped on. Could have crushed it. Oh! And the knee right to the gut as Finn Balor kick right to the face. And Balor is dishing everything he could possibly dish out here to Roman Reigns. Snapmare. And a drop kick. Drop kick to the side of the head. And now Reigns. No. Balor lets go of the pin. I don't think he wanted Reigns to kick out, to have momentum on his side. And now Balor, knife edge chop, and a third one. This time rolls him under, and the drop kick. Finn Balor's doing everything he possibly can to get the better of Roman Reigns here tonight. Doing any and everything it takes to get the better of Roman Reigns, and Reigns just barely able to get up, and Balor, look at the deadlift by Finn Balor. The double Northern Lights suplex. Double Northern Lights suplex, and Reigns kicks out at 2, manages to break out, manages to fight out, and now try to go for that back elbow, and a clothesline by Roman Reigns damn near took Finn Balor's head off. And Roman Reigns, no, European uppercut, jacks the jaw, and the Superman punch. And he didn't jack the jaw then, he sure as hell jacked the jaw now, and a kick out by Finn Balor, and he's still in this match, is the Demon. And will Finn Balor make the same mistakes he made at WrestleMania against Roman Reigns? Or will he fight out? Will he prevail? And there goes Balor. There goes Balor as Roman Reigns now looking to inflict even more damage to the World Heavyweight Champion. Drops him right on the guardrail, and these two men, they absolutely hate each other. We're former tag team champions, but they hated each other, but they still had respect for one another. Did Finn Balor and Roman Reigns, and now Reigns using his strength as an advantage. The referee on a 7 count here. Oh, and he drops Balor face first onto the steel steps. Referee at a 9 count, and now Roman Reigns restarts the count. Smart move by Roman Reigns to keep inflicting damage on the Finn Balor. And we've seen everything and all. Roman Reigns is back, gave out, and it's allowing Finn Balor. Now Finn Balor using everything around him to take out Roman Reigns, and Reigns goes face first on the ring post. Clearly Finn Balor with the speed advantage over Roman Reigns. Reigns back in the ring, and now Balor, what a counter by Balor, and he stomps on the sternum of Roman Reigns. Stomps on the sternum of Roman Reigns, and he drops the knee right onto the gut. And Roman now gonna take a breather. Definitely has to take a breather after that. Gut buster, no. Balor just throws Reigns right onto the guardrail. And this feud, this rivalry between Roman Reigns and Finn Balor, faction wars between the Shield and the Bullet Club, general managers getting involved, championships involved in this saga. And now Balor tries to go for the stomp. Roman Reigns sees it coming. Reigns now hooks Balor in. What a suplex. And look, does not release. Reigns doesn't release. Reigns doesn't release. Second time go round. Doesn't release. And he's going to go for the trifecta. The trifecta teardrop suplexes by Roman Reigns. And now Reigns in the corner looking to cock. He's cocking his wrist. Superman punch. No. Counter by Finn Balor, and he drops the knees onto the face. Knees onto face, and Reigns kicks out at 2. Reigns is still in the fight. Reigns is still in the match here, and Finn Balor may be looking to end it, and that's exactly what Finn Balor's intentions are. Roll through by Roman Reigns. Reigns now lifts up Balor, has him on his shoulders. What a Samoan drop! Samoan drop by Roman Reigns. Oh, and gut punches. The brutal gut punches by Roman Reigns. And now Reigns just dishing right onto Demon Finn Balor, onto the Demon King, onto the World Heavyweight Champion, and he's just stomping a mud hole into Finn Balor. And now Roman Reigns able to lift Balor and power him back down. And Reigns once again, again slams Finn Balor. And now Roman Reigns thinks it is time. He hit the Superman punch once in this matchup. Superman punch! And he got a little bit of the referee. Superman punch connects. Finn Balor hasn't moved a muscle. Kick out. And Balor is still in it. Dazed, absolutely dazed is Finn Balor. But Roman Reigns stalking the world's champion. Stalking him. Spear! No! Counter by Finn. Finn Balor countered the spear. And Balor now hooks Roman Reigns in. Oh! Bloody Sunday! Bloody Sunday dropped the skull right on the mat. And Balor has him. No! Reigns kicks out at 2 3/4. And now Balor wants him to his feet. Balor with the forearm. Another forearm to Reigns. And now the sling blade. Sling blade by Finn Balor. And now Finn Balor. Ooh. Knife edge chop, and you hear it in the nosebleeds. And now Balor is setting up. Full steam ahead into the corner. And Balor, he already hit the Bloody Sunday. Has Roman Reigns where he wants him. Coup de grace connects. Stops right on the gut. 1, 2, retains. No! Reigns kicked out of both the coup de grace and the Bloody Sunday. And Finn Balor is talking to himself, saying, what the hell do I have to do to beat Roman Reigns? Oh, and a knife edge chop, and you could just feel. Oh! Roman Reigns dishes and brings what Finn Balor was serving him right back, and a big boot sends Finn Balor outside the ring onto the ring apron. And now Roman Reigns belly to belly suplex on the Finn Balor. And look at this. Oh, look at the ground and pound here by Roman Reigns. Ground and pound by Roman Reigns. Balor nowhere to go, trying to cover himself up as best as he could, but he just couldn't. As now Roman Reigns, ooh, gut punch by Reigns. And look at Roman now. Boot right to the face of Balor. And this crowd is split down the middle here in Boston. More so, people rooting for Finn Balor than Roman Reigns. And the Superman punch. Superman punch by Roman. And now Roman Reigns is stalking Finn Balor. Oh, and the spear. Spear finally connects. Spear finally connects. And now Reigns hooks the pin. Is it over? New champ? No! Balor kicks out at 2 3/4. Balor kicks out at 2 3/4. Balor getting to his feet again. Roman Reigns, spear, no, knee to the top of the skull. Knee collided with skull, and Finn Balor now, drop kick to the side of the head. Knee collided with skull, and now Balor hooks him in. What a tiger suplex. Shoulders are down, and Reigns just has to find a way out, and he does. Reigns does, over the hip. Oh my goodness! Knee right to the jaw. Knee right to the jaw, Roman Reigns, and a kick out. And Finn Balor saying to himself, what does he have to do to beat Roman Reigns? And once again, Reigns saves himself. Reigns saves himself. And Balor rolls up Reigns, kick out. And Balor now, knife edge chop, right to Reigns. Reigns dishes it out, dishes back, lifts up Balor, hooks him in. What a power bomb! And is it over? No! Balor just not so reluctly, but barely able to lift the shoulder. You could just feel the fatigue coming out of both Balor and Reigns. And now Roman spear connects. And Roman Reigns, no! Finn Balor is still in this match, and he's showing more resilience than he has done in the past, especially at WrestleMania. It only took 2 spears to put away Demon Finn Balor, and Demon Finn Balor has survived. And over the top goes Balor, but he hangs on. Wait a minute, spear through the middle rope, and Finn Balor might just have crushed ribs. And Finn Balor has not moved a muscle. And Roman Reigns through over the top collides with Finn Balor again. And I am very, very certain that Finn Balor is knocked out. Finn Balor might possibly be knocked out. And Roman Reigns now. Is Balor gonna make the same mistake? No! Balor countered! Balor countered the spear! He drilled Roman Reigns' skull face first! And now Balor, full throttle, full steam ahead, shotgun drop kick, and Balor not gonna make any mistakes, not gonna take any chances, not gonna waste any time. Coup de grace, and Balor beats Roman Reigns again. Balor rights the wrong that he made at WrestleMania. Balor does it. Balor beats Roman Reigns. Months and months of mental rehabilitation for that man right there has come to a close, has come with success. Balor manages to put an end to the Roman Reigns Finn Balor saga. Was very keen on not making the same mistakes he made at WrestleMania. Wait a minute! It can't be! He's here! The NXT World Champion Finn Balor is in shock. The NXT World Champion Ricochet is in Boston, and he's staring down the World Heavyweight Champion. Ricochet is in the building. NXT World Champion standing toe-to-toe with World Heavyweight Champion The NXT title dropped. World title dropped. And it may just mean much more than just titles for these two men.